Hey guys, it's good to see you. Hope everybody is doing well. Today is Mother's Day. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. So I hope you guys have something special planned for moms today to celebrate them. We're gonna do something a little different today because one, it's Mother's Day and we usually always do some sort of craft and gift and something for our moms on Mother's Day. And then B, because well, you know, Miss Sarah, and consistency is not always my strong point here. You're gonna need some tools and some supplies. So let me give you a list of what you need, and then you can hit pause and go round those up, okay? A pair of scissors, okay? Make sure that's okay, that you see, here he comes. He's like, oh, scissors, I like those. So you're gonna need a pair of scissors, all right? A toilet paper tube. I'm sure you've got one in the house somewhere. Go check the recycling bin, okay? If you happen to have at your house some pipe cleaners, you can go grab those. If you don't have them, it's okay. I'll show you what to do, okay? But if you have these will be helpful. Make your project go a little faster, all right? And then you just need some colored paper, okay? Do you have some construction paper at your house? If not, again, that's okay. Grab some white paper and some markers, okay? And you can, or paint, and you can paint the paper. We're gonna make a flower bouquet. I also have with me, I have some washi tape, and then I have somewhere here in my stack of stuff, I have some clear tape. So you'll need like some tape of some sort, or glue, or a stapler, because we're gonna have to like put the pieces together, okay? And if you need to, just hit pause, and I'll wait a minute. You can go get that stuff, and come back, and we'll make a project together, okay? So like I said, we're gonna make a flower vase for our mom. So our toilet paper tube, if you had one of these, this is gonna be probably the easiest. So the first thing we have to do is kind of decorate it, okay? So I took my washi tape and I taped around there. I'm gonna color it with a marker or paint it. However you wanna decorate that, you can, okay? If you don't have one of these, that's okay. I'm gonna show you how to make a vase out of a piece of paper. So I've just got a nice thick piece of paper here. So we're just gonna start, we're gonna cut straight down here, but we're not gonna cut all the way to the end. We're gonna leave some at the end, okay? And then watch your fingers. Can anybody tell me, does anybody remember, there is, in one of the stories we have done, if anybody remembers, and it's one of the Old Testament, but there's mention of this too in the New Testament, about, you know, the rules for living, the 10 best ways to live. Does anybody remember which one has something to do with your parents? Does anybody remember that one? I know there's 10. All right, some of them are pretty easy. Some of them are pretty obvious. Some of them are really easy to follow, like the, you know, don't kill anybody, don't steal things, you know. But the one about your parents is one of the ones that's a little harder, especially. Does anybody remember what it is? It says that you are supposed to obey your parents. What? It says that in the Bible? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, it really does. It says you're supposed to obey your parents. Kind of hard. What does that mean to you? That's a tough one. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. All right, so we've got that cut. First, we're gonna take these and we're just gonna roll them like this. You know, make a little roll. So it sticks up like that. There we go. See? Now it's curly. The obey your parents, that's in Leviticus. That's the chapter in the Old Testament that talks all about the laws. I remember that because it starts with L. Leviticus, the laws. And it has, remember when Moses went up and he got the 10 commandments on the stone tablets from God. And obey your parents was right there on it. So crazy, right? And then they talk about it, they reference that again in Ephesians, which is in the New Testament. And it says that we're supposed to, you know, honor your father and obey your parents and, you know, listen to all the teachings that your mother tells you. All right, so we've got that. All right, now we've got all these little curly cues. Aren't those fun? Look at those. Okay, so then we're just gonna bend our paper around like this, right? I know, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but trust me on this one, okay? Now, this is where you need some tape or a stapler, but glue would work if glue is all you have. You can do it. You just have to kind of hold it until it, you know, forms a nice bond there. A little tricky. You might need to get some help from, you know, a brother or sister if you got them, or dad, or somebody else in your house. All right, so we've got that over to the side, and we are just gonna cut straight across. So you get like a little band. We're gonna use this as a ribbon, all right? And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna fasten it around our paper like a belt. We're like cinching the belt on. Struggling a little bit, but it's okay. We can do hard things. All right, got that on there. All right, stick that on there, that on the bottom. And then this is your little vase, and you can work on these to get them just the way you want them so they kind of curl over. Now we got a little vase looking type. Set that over to the side. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to make two different kind of flowers. One is inspired by one of my favorite artists, Wassily Kandinsky. He did that, if you've ever seen it, it's those circles. It's like a circle inside a circle inside a circle inside a circle, okay? And he's one of my favorites. He's the original abstract artist, and I like him. So I'm just gonna draw some circles. Don't have to be perfect. In fact, it's better if they're not, because again, we're making flowers, and flowers are never all quite the same. They're never all quite perfectly shaped. What makes them special, that's what makes them unique. And okay, so then we're just gonna cut these out too. This is kind of a faster way. Just fold your paper in half, and then you can cut out two at once. Okay. All right, got it. All right, so we've got our, like that. All right, now we're gonna grab a different color of paper. Plain pink one, all right. Now, the only thing I wanna make sure is, I wanna make sure that my circles are smaller this time. Is that smaller? Definitely smaller. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do the, like, fold it in half. You see how I'm getting, like, my circles aren't perfect. They're kind of, they've got kind of some jiggity edges, and that's okay. I just am stacking those on top, right? Stack those right on top. And then I'm gonna get one more color, really bright pink. All right, now I want my circle to be a little bit smaller. So hold it up. See, and I'm kind of putting it on the paper here so I can kind of see. Like, all right. And I'm just doing one just so that I can make sure I cut it right, and then the other ones I'll do the fold trick again. There we go. Now we gotta add, this is where our tape comes in, and this is where like glue might actually be a little bit better if you have glue. I bet they kind of look like eyes. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so I'm just gonna use tape for mine. I'm just gonna do the little trick where you make the bubble out of tape. Put that on there. All right, there we go. All right, now set those aside. Okay, now I just want to make some design marks on here, just for some detail. Give it a little extra. It kind of looks like petals. And you can do all kinds of different marks. Okay, and then this one I'm just gonna put like some actual little petal bumps on it. There we go, we've got our flower. All right, now if you have a pipe cleaner, you know, my vase isn't that big, so I'm gonna cut mine in half. Or you could fold it in half if you wanted to. I'm gonna cut mine in half. And then I'm gonna take this and stick it on the back. All right. There we go. And here's our vase. I put it in there, can you see it? There's our face. And if you had made a whole bunch of these and fill it up, it would look really cool. Okay, and then this is our little, right? Make a whole bunch of these and you'll fill it up. Show you, oh, I need to show you the trick if you don't have a pipe cleaner. Okay, if you don't have a pipe cleaner, we're gonna cut another strip of paper, and we're just gonna take it like this, and we're gonna kind of roll it. You can also use, if you've got some straws, you could tape it to a straw, or if you've got like sticks, you could tape it to a chopstick. I kind of folded it so it's like this, and then you would just tape it. Okay, and then cut it so it's the size I want. And then I could just tape my flower right to that. The nice thing about this is then you could add like some big petals on it too if you wanted to. Remember, you gotta get it down in the vase though, okay? Next. Okay, so my paper is pink on this side, but on the back side it is white, okay? Now, this is gonna be cuter when you use your hand because your hand is smaller, my hand is bigger. I'm just gonna trace my hand. Mom will love this one because it's your hand, right? Could probably, your hand's small enough, you could just fold it in half and trace it and it would be fine. I'm gonna use a little artistic license and put my thumb up a little bit higher on that one. Okay. So I wonder, if you can think of in the Bible, are there any moms in the Bible you can think of? Can you name any? Mary, yeah, Jesus' mom. That's always a good one. I wonder if you can name anyone else. So we've got this, all right, and then you're gonna take, again, you gotta do some curling. You're gonna take your little fingers and curl them down. Careful, I just tore the paper. Oops, so be careful with that. You might wanna use something smaller than a Sharpie. I'm gonna make pretty tight little curl here. You guys are doing something special for your mom today. I hope maybe she gets to do whatever she wants to do. So I know, and you guys, this is no surprise to you. I am gonna take a nap. That is my great plan. You guys know that's one of my favorite things. All right, so you got your hand, you got your fingers all curled in like this, right? All right, and then you're just gonna take it and you're gonna roll it like this. Look at that, it makes a flower. And then we're gonna put it on there. And then you can put a stem in, and this one's fun because you can put, this one is gonna have a purple stem. All right, so this one, if you got a pipe cleaner, you can put the pipe cleaner all the way up there, and then it has the little like stamen, like the real, you know, flowers do. And I'm just gonna kind of fold it around my pipe cleaner there. You can also make your paper stem if you need to make a paper stem for this one. There we go. Cleaner there. All right, I'm gonna kind of twist this so it looks a little more, oh, I got out of camera, didn't I? Looks a little more realistic there. I got that, all right, all right. Got another flower for my vase. All right, oh, turn this one around, all right. So you've got two little flowers for your vase. Aren't those cute? All right, make a whole bunch of flowers for your mom today. Or maybe go pick her some flowers out of the yard. So I hope that was fun, a little different for you today. If you'd like to, grab your Bible and go to Ephesians, which is in the New Testament. Go to chapter 6, verses 1 through 3. It's a really short little section there. Read that and let me know your thoughts on it, okay? All right? I'd love to hear from you. I hope we get to see each other soon. I hope everyone is being very, very safe. I just want you guys all to know I love you so much and I miss you guys. And I'd love to hear from you. So I'll see you soon, okay? All right, bye.